この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Reset and Dynowarz time. So before I get started on this, I'm going to give you the backstory. I've known this kid, a friend of mine, Mark, who is the sponsor of this video. Known him for just about all my life. Met him when I was 5 years old, the day before kindergarten. He moved in next door to us, way back in early 90s. We always played video games back then, each other's houses. And he had Dynowarz. There was one night that I got deep into it, and I had paused it for dinner, and his mom turned the console off. I was devastated. F in the chat for the devastation that I felt as like a 5 or 6 year old child. So anyway, I later got the game. Actually, it was in recent years. Played through it. It's pretty easy. It's not great, but not terrible. So we're not dinging. I'm going to turn the sound off on my phone. And I'm going to stop talking now and just kind of jump right into this thing. I say that. I haven't even switched over to my screen for gameplay so I can see what I'm doing. Now I can see what I'm doing. So right now I have the standard gun and it's garbage. The fire rate is extremely slow. The jumping is very laggy too because your character crouches before jumping, and it's irritating. Creates a lot of lag with the jumps. And I can't time this at all. There's my dino mech, and check out this. It's awesome. Is that not one of the coolest things you've ever seen in a Nintendo game? So now we're a dinosaur. There is a little bit of a crouch before the jump too, but the lag doesn't feel nearly as bad as when you're the human character. I'm going to go ahead and say that I have no idea what the story to this game is. So if you would like to look it up in the chat for me, that'd be great. I'm going to get the punch, or the fist. Launch fist. You can upgrade your weapons and stuff. If you hear any coughing or noise in the background, Manders is not feeling super great tonight. So obviously the I don't think these disappear. I think I'm stuck where I have to pick that up. Yep. Fireballs again. That's not what I want. I want the punch. So, if anybody in the chat is looking up the story to the game, definitely let us know what's up. Got Launch Fist number 2 now. You might have to find scans of the manual or something. One thing that's pretty interesting is I think this is a US exclusive game, which means I need to make a weird Famicom repro of it someday. Strange that Bandai published it. Bandai published game with mechs. Doesn't come out in the US. I mean, sorry, it doesn't come out in Japan. Only comes out in the US. Make it make sense. And here's a big dinosaur robot that I got to beat. So right now in real life, kind of worried about robots taking over the world. Serious concern. We've also got sci-fi like Jurassic Park, and it's a toss-up. What is going to end mankind? Is it going to be robots, or is it going to be dinosaurs? Why not both? Well, I just lost my pee. That stinks. I think that was a weapon upgrade. Lets you shoot twice. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, you only get one life in a game over with a password. Great, it's got a password system. Can't even get that in long games like Blaster Master, I guess. And I lost my pee again because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I think that there are infinite continues. Not sure. Hopefully so. Well, that almost stunk. Again, it's one of those games that you've got to play yourself to understand how the lag with jumping is. Check this out. It's Mother Brain. I'm gonna just chill here and do this. If you're confused, don't be. You've got to work your way back through the stage. Nothing like padding a game out with forcing you to backtrack. Can you imagine something like this happening in like a Mega Man game? Beam me up. Let me check the chat. I'm not in the chat. What is wrong? Now I'm in the chat. This should be entertaining. Yeah, robots would be kind of frightening. Till we get persicoms. No, that's part of the frightening part. Human interaction is already at an all-time low to the point of us just having a population crisis because people don't touch each other anymore. There was something that happened in Chobits, if I remember right, where I don't know if it was a married couple or if they were some kind of couple, but dude got a persicom, forgot about his old lady, locked her out of the house, just forgot about her. She was very sad. That was a very sad tale. When the robot waifus arrive, we're gonna have a serious problem. I'm pretty sure this right here was the boss from the first stage, and it's just here as a normal enemy now, just to be a pain. Is anyone bored enough yet to look up the story of this game so we know what's happening? And why we got a bunch of dinosaurs in outer space? I guess it's on different planets. I think that select is a screen nuke. Honestly, I don't think there's any sort of score count. There are no one-ups or anything like that. There's really no reason for me to defeat enemies that I could pass over otherwise. Probably gonna do it though. Kinda wondering what the best weapon setup in the game is too. What's the best loadout for my big orange robot dinosaur? Ooh. Get off me. It's like I can't tell what weapon is what sometimes. Like I think that's the launch fist. It is. No, I think that you can only get up to a level 3 with any weapon. The launch fist, I guess it's not all that spectacular, is it? I don't know if the range is increased or if it's it does more damage. Let's go with the bomb. Horrible weapon. This is it's got a weird trajectory for the projectile. I think that's the laser. Yeah, okay. Laser just cuts through everything. Don't want launch fist again. At some point I do need to choose a weapon and just stick with it, right? Trying to make sure it doesn't come all the way down so I can avoid it. I think I'm missing it half the time. What an irritating boss. Does it alternate attack? No. Oh well, it's down. That was very irritating. Well, nothing really going on in the chat. I'll just keep playing the game. All I got is down the hole. With this having passwords, I can't imagine it's got limited continues. Okay, so that's happened twice now. Let's do it a third time, right? Trying to get the proper distance. I just fell into the wall. Trying to get the proper distance from the thing there to brain is not working. The turret in the previous screen, I was trying to get just the right distance and position from it to shoot it. Did not work. So these are pretty easy to take out. I don't think anything special comes of... Yeah, it's just once it's done, it's done. Very short base. Back to our robo. Beamed up again. Oh, I guess weapons reset. Launch fist because it's better than just punching them. Some kind of irony to being in a T-Rex robot that punches things. I don't know. What does a T-Rex left hook kind of look like and feel like? I need to know. Straight launch fist upgrades. Neat. If that's the laser. Yeah, it's the beam. If I could pick up all the beams. I think it's got beams and balls. That's what we definitely need. Oh yeah. Hold down and press A to lower from the platform thing that you're on. This is really irritating. I guess I can't crouch and shoot with a laser. Ah, I tried to not get that. So, the crappy thing about the launch fist is that you have to wait for it to come back. This is the bomb. I don't want the bomb. Why did I pick up the bomb? The bomb is not the bomb. Oh, this one's not chasing me when I hit it. Probably have to take it out because I don't think I can jump over it. That weird looking thing, that's the beam. That's what I want. Life in the dystopian interstellar future is probably pretty rough. I can't imagine how difficult it is to be a giant robot pilot. Especially a giant robot dinosaur pilot. Almost got stuck with the weapon drop. Let's see what's going on. Ah. Same old, same old. Actually, that's not one that chases you. So, that was one of the enemies from before. They actually used an enemy that's just a lesser boss for this stage, and the first stage boss was way harder. Not even gonna ask for it to make sense. Dave made chocolate milk with Hershey syrup. Congratulations, Dave. Yet again, still wondering what the story to this game is. If anybody wants to do the deep web research that will be necessary to figure out what this game is about, go for it. You know, this is actually going pretty poorly for me, this base. The ST3. Okay. Very well programmed game. I'm not stuck in the wall, I can jump out, but clipping into the I'm gonna try not to do that, but the fact that you can is kind of funny. Just clip into the walls. Why not? Is it me or is this base like 5 times as long as the previous one? It's even called a base. I don't know what it's called. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Yeah, you can just go down that hole. I think I'm in a safe spot here. Yep. Easy peasy. Oh, you can't go back in the boss room once you've cleared it. Getting back was pretty easy. This should be entertaining. Says, was Dynomechs, the Dynomechs are to destroy a man-made solar system. Okay. There's got to be more to it than that, right? Like, we need the full scoop. Oh, wait. I guess your energy might not replenish between stages. I think that is beam. Yeah. I got the beam and the ball. Okay, so either your energy doesn't replenish between stages, or my energy bar looks pretty glitched out. I don't know what's going on. Ah, I wanted to keep the beam. That, I don't think that's the beam. I think that's the bomb that I don't want to get. These stupid big robots. Getting a little annoying. That tore me down pretty hard. Again, I think that's the bomb and not the beam. I get them mixed up. I think the diagonal, that's the beam. The diagonal part of the structure is more pronounced in the beam. What are you laughing about back there? Why don't you tell me what's going on in this game, Amanda, if you're going to be sitting back here laughing with no context? If only there was a way to research anything by typing in search terms. We don't have that kind of technology. Yeah, I got my beam and 2 balls. Now we're really cooking here. That's right, now I'm playing with power. Don't know about you, but I am. Oh great, it's this thing again. You know, with a diagonal ball, it's a lot easier to hit. An absolute cakewalk with this weapon. Back on the chat. Okay, so some context for the story, maybe. Was Dynomechs, and the Dynomechs are to destroy a man-made solar system, and so the other doctor creates a ultimate Dynomech to combat his mad partners, Dinomix, to save the galaxy. To combat this, Proteus unleashes his ultimate creation, the Cyborasaurus, powerful robosaur. Couldn't fit it all. Oh, that's both between This Should Not Be Entertaining and Dave. And now they're talking about chocolate milk again. I'm jealous. My energy's pretty low. What better to replenish my energy than with chocolate milk, of which I have none? Why haven't you given me chocolate milk today, Amanda? This is your fault. Yes, it is. You could have given me some if you wanted to as well. Your argument falls flat. No, not really. Do we really have free will, any of us? I don't think that the microphone is catching your banter. It would be probably pretty funny if it was, though. She called me mean words, but everybody in the chat couldn't hear it. That's what happened. This is looking like it might be pretty easy. One. Very difficult boss here. Not sure if I'm gonna make it through this. On the edge of my seat with how difficult this is. Woo! Just barely. It's okay. Sarcasm is a lost art form anyway. Not gonna lie, this right here is a little bit tough. Supposedly handing me a glass of chocolate milk through the screen. Are we role-playing now? We're role-playing with chocolate milk and you're not invited, Amanda. Yeah, don't choke to death. Amanda woke up coughing up a storm. I even had to mute the microphone and ask her if she wasn't dying. Well, at least I know that the noise reduction that I've got set, it works. Again, I like how I'm just encountering random bosses as stage enemies now. Ah. I'm probably gonna just take the hit from this bomb so I can maybe jump over this. Oh! I'll take that. Energy bar looks fine now. I don't know why it was glitched out on the other stage. I don't know if that's something that happens in this game or if it's just a one-time strange glitch that I managed to catch on stream. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, after I do this stream and once it's permanently left on the internet for everyone to see, for me to be internally embarrassed by, I'll try to include a better summary of the story in the description. But right now, nah, we're just a robot dinosaur. Whoa. I mean, back when you were 5 years old, that's all you needed to know anyway, is just a robot dinosaur. I mean, that sells itself. What you doing? Not even watching my stream, are you? You hate me. Yeah, I needed the barrier. I'm pretty sure that I lose all my power-ups here if I die in one of the base stages. Which would be sad because I'm pretty souped up here. And this is like the 5th time that I've picked up a beam weapon now. What we got going on over here? One of these dumb pterodactyl things again. Tow it up! Chat check. You put X-Lax in the chocolate milk. Adding X-Lax to chocolate milk is like adding gasoline to a bonfire. Joke's on you. I'm already flatulent. Dave says, I vaguely remember this old dinosaur movie about this kid who goes into a dinosaur world and they all talk. The kids sat down and watched this dinosaur cartoon movie and it sucked them into the world. That sounds like We're Back. Maybe. I vaguely remember We're Back. I couldn't tell you anything that actually happens in We're Back, but I guess it's a thing. I think I just picked up a barrier, but I wasn't even paying attention to the game. I was just autopiloting my playthrough. I want rid of that turret so bad. There we go. So, when you're up against the wall, your rate of fire is a lot greater. Oh, this is gonna stink, isn't it? Should I do it when it's moving away? No, when it's moving towards. YOLO! Oh! Got a little bit of a clenching of the cheeks with that one. I don't think I'm even hitting that thing. Now I did. Oh, it's gonna take forever if I stand here. That is wearing my barrier down pretty hard. Okay, done. Get to deal with this stupid jump again. Not too bad. No, everybody's just talking about dinosaur cartoons. I'll just let it happen. Dinosaurs were kind of a big deal for a little while. Seems like everything was a big deal for a little while, and now nothing is a big deal. We used to have these awesome stories and concerns about ninjas and robots and pirates and dinosaurs, and what does it all come to now? Just staring at a tiny screen all day and being sad. I'd rather stare at a big screen part of the day and be happy. Oh, I don't want that. We used to only stare at screens for part of the day. And then we would actually go outside and touch grass. It was crazy. Used to touch grass. Now the only time anybody touches grass is when they buy it from the strange gentleman on the corner of 3rd and Van Buren. We got a really big dinosaur here. I just realized that I don't have a screen nuke now, and I'm wondering if I accidentally hit the select button earlier without realizing it. This thing's pretty big, but it's pretty dumb and slow. The ones that run towards you are a much bigger threat. I'm thinking that there might be a weapon upgrade in here, but I don't want it to fall down the hole, you know? Nope. I missed the weapon upgrade in the second base, and I don't know if there even will be another one. And if there is, it'll probably just drop through a hole again. Ooh, spicy, aren't you? Come on, come through the wall. Now, I'm no expert here, but I'm pretty sure that my bullets were just flying straight through this thing while it was partially in the wall. It was just energy, doesn't matter. Oh! Yeah! Okay. I don't know if there's a third gun upgrade, but I've got the gun too. Now I get slightly faster rate of fire. Oh, that was weird. One of those flying things was blue and now it's gone. Be great if I scored a berry or another energy capsule, but I don't think there's anything else in the stage. This is a long one too. Well, there's an energy capsule and it's right down the hole. Well, if there was a third weapon upgrade, it just went down the hole. Why would you even put enemies that drop upgrades over a pit like this? It's really easy to mow those things down with the weapon upgrade. Ooh. Slightly tricky timings. Come on, get up there. This dude's little frog jumps, they're not fun. This base was pretty long. Game's getting a little bit harder. Robot time, it's robot time, everybody, yay, it's robot time. This should be entertaining says, as a kid, I watched TV for like an hour or two a day, except for Saturday morning, where by noon, I'd go outside and play. Dude, I don't know when I was inside and outside as a kid, honestly, but it was complete random and pretty much chaos. Just, as everybody knows, pretty much need to go do whatever and be home by the time the streetlights come on. Or if it's getting dark and you're at somebody's house, you'd call home. Yeah, we were free. I don't even really need that. I can't do anything with it. I don't even want to try to mess with any of the other weapons. As long as I got this beam weapon, I seem to be pretty good. Except for that kind of stunk. My barrier's gone. Honestly, most of the enemies in this game just don't pose a severe threat. They're just there. That poses a threat. I don't want that. Downside to the beam is you cannot shoot another until the beam is off the screen. It takes a little while. Well, this looks a lot like the other dinosaur. Oh, it jumps. Oh, it does get off me. Man, this one is aggressive in its affection. Come on. Actually, I'm sure it's gonna go down any moment now, but it just getting on top of me is a pain. Honestly. How many hit points does this thing have? Ah. That was kind of irritating. Base, base, base! Let's go. No new chat updates. Onward I go. Looks about like any other screen in the game, doesn't it? Well, there goes my P. It's like a lot of the same rooms we've seen in the other bases. Like they, I don't know if it was, like space or time restraints or what, but it's just same thing over and over again. And there's an energy capsule that I very much could have used, but again, just over a giant pitfall. I'm gonna be half dead, if not worse, by the time I get to the boss. Well, I saw one of those excitable jumpy dudes for a second, but didn't give him long enough to come and jump at me. Taking a lot of damage. This room was... Oh, I need that. No way I'm not going for that. Getting back out should be pretty easy, as long as I don't flub some of the platforms. Kind of feeling like there's just no way to make that jump. Like it's there to tease you, and that's why there are spikes instead of a pitfall. Getting to that point, though, on this old boxy controller where my hands are getting sweaty. It's causing some performance issues. Is that it? Okay, that's that. Dave says, I miss good old Toonami and Cartoon Fridays on Cartoon Network, back when Cow and Chicken and Billy and Mandy were a thing. I remember the early cartoons, like the pilots for Dexter's Lab and Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, stuff like that. Oops, I just beat the game. I forgot that it's this lackluster. No final boss, just a short base stage with the same boss as the other bases, and you beam up like you're going somewhere, and that's that. It's the end. Short one. But I could have beaten this as a kid. I was going to beat this as a kid. Oh well. I beat it now. So, let me see if there's anything I should assess in the chat real quick. Different times, we'd roam the neighborhood on our bikes, build forts in the middle of the woods. Yeah, man, everybody was just everywhere. You would come home kind of scraped and bruised up, and it didn't matter. It's like, oh, you'll be fine in a few days. Everybody wasn't, what's the word for it, coddled the way they are now. I'm going to come back to the chat in just a second. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be kicking on the credits here, and then we'll chat for a bit here for anybody that wants to.